Hi and welcome, my name is Kat and today I'm going to show you how I got this blowout look. It's a little bit tamer than your usual big bouncy curly blowout, but I feel like if you have a very layered haircut like I do, that this will look perfect on you, and I think it's perfect for every day. I usually do not like my natural hair, but of course when I plan on filming this video, I like the way it looks, but whatever. I'm gonna do it anyways. So I got out of the shower an hour or so ago and I let my hair pretty much air dry a little. It's still a little bit wet, which is exactly what I want, but I'm just gonna ruin my hair now and brush it out again. So I'm gonna start by sectioning. For the middle part, I go where the arch of my eyebrow is and then take this section like that and clip that, and then I'm gonna take a hair tie and tie the rest of it back so it's not in the way. Now that that's all tied away, I have this middle part. I'm just gonna roughly split this into three. So I'm gonna start with the back section first, like that. Then take my Dream Coat Color Wow spray, just spray this all over the section and just brush that so it's all through there. And this top part is literally the worst where my arms start hurting, so I just do it first to get out of the way. To dry it, I'm gonna take this part of my shark. I usually like to have it on the hottest one and then like the second fan, just because I feel like it will hold better, but you can obviously do whatever you want. Like if you do it at a lower heat setting, I would just keep the rollers in longer, but I don't really like waiting, so yeah. Sorry, it's kind of hard to see what I'm doing at the top. You'll be able to see it better when I do on this side. And now I'm just gonna grab that section I did and grab my big roller. I'm gonna crouch on so you can see. And then take it like that. And try your best to keep all that hair in there. And then I just take like a bobby pin or like one of those clips. I have like a mixture of both. But for the top sections, I like to do bobby pin on each side so it really stays. And this hair is literally ew. Now moving on to this. So for my bangs and this middle section, I'm just gonna spray it and do it all in one go just because I don't want my bangs to be super huge. I'm just gonna split that to where it's just my bangs and then this middle section. And it's the same thing that I did with the first one. Bobby pin, medium sized one for my bangs. And there's like a little bit of a long piece, so I'm just gonna wrap that around and then yeah. Clips. I like to use like this kind of clip for my bangs because I don't really want any creases like that the bobby pin leaves, but I don't really mind for like these back too because these ones don't really like to stay, so I feel like the bobby pin holds them better. Okay, now moving on to the bottom of my hair, I'm gonna split it from the top of my ears all the way to the back. And then this is just gonna be what's left over. This one should be a little bit thicker just because I'm gonna use 3 rollers on each side. And then the bottom layer, I usually just blow out and don't pin it up with rollers. I just pin it up with the clip so it's a little bit looser, so I still have like kind of a little bit of length. So I'm gonna start by smoothing everything out first. I'm gonna go every direction, and then to really get it in the place that I want, I'm gonna start curling under and towards my face. You can leave it just like that if you want to, but I feel like putting curlers in really makes it hold longer and just looks a little bit better. And I like to like take my finger and like smooth out any pieces that are sticking out just so it doesn't look funky. Then I'm going to take the smallest size roller for this piece closest to my face. And like, see, this piece is like kind of coming out a little bit because it's just shorter. So I'm just gonna make sure that that gets wrapped up in there nicely. Okay, that side's all done. And now I'm just gonna do the same thing to this side. And then also something I do when I'm rolling up, so like, see how it can like come out like right there? I like to do this. So I'm gonna take it like this, wrap it up. And when I'm, instead of like rolling like this, I take my hands like this. Sorry if you can see that. Take my hands like this so the hair is not coming out. So I'm like rolling like this, if that makes sense. So I'm keeping the hairs inside. Okay, on to the last section, finally. Ow. Okay. Bring it. I'm not gonna use a roller just because I don't have any more big ones, which is what I would use for the bottom section. So I'm just gonna try to wrap it up like with my hands. I'm just gonna put on the outside where my fingers are. Like that, I guess. I don't know. Honestly, the longer you leave it in, the better it's gonna be. But I'm only gonna leave mine in for like 15 minutes. And yeah, so I'll come back when my timer's up. It's been 15 minutes, so I'm just gonna take all my rollers out. Now all my rollers are out, and I usually, when I blow it out, I like to style it kind of like a side part almost. So I'm going to grab my comb and part it like slightly to the side, so like that. This is like the hardest part for me, like after taking it out, is like deciding where I want my part. And this isn't really the best parting comb, but it's just what I have for right now. Okay, I'm just gonna keep it like that, and I'm just gonna go on with some hair oil. So this is that Bumble Bumble Invisible Oil. I'm gonna go on with this first. Then I'm just gonna go in with this Orbe anti-humidity spray. I think it's like a level down from hairspray, but it still kind of works like hairspray. At least that's what my hairdresser told me. And I really trust her because she's just so good. So I'm just gonna go on with this. And the hair oil and this spray all smells literally so good. It literally makes me feel like I just left the salon, and I love it. So this is the finished hair look. I really love doing my hair like this. I feel like it's a little bit elevated than just using the round brush and leaving it like that. Like putting the rollers on, I feel like makes a difference. For special occasions, I really do love doing big bouncy curly blowout, but this is my new go-to every day for when I get out of the shower and I want my hairstyle to last me until my next wash. Then this is definitely going to be the hairstyle that I'm doing. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.